Hi everyone, this is Dr. Ginger here. You may notice that I sound different. And I know I'm not alone in this. It's spring. Spring has sprung. Got my fancy spring colors on. But with the springing of spring also comes pollen, all kinds of allergens. I don't typically have allergies anymore. However, never say never. So I'm not sure what it is, but I ended up with sinusitis, bronchitis, and laryngitis. Yay me, right? And I'm on the other side of it. However, there's been a lot of throat pain, lots of pressure and congestion. So I just wanted to share some things with you from a holistic standpoint. What can you do to take care of yourself when you still need to show up and do your work? You're not contagious, and your voice is just rough. Now, as I preach a lot, right? There's 3 diaphragms: vocal, respiratory, and pelvic floor. Okay. Those 3 diaphragms pressurize your system. We're essentially a tube, right? We're one big tube from here to here, okay? If you can't pressurize properly here and everything's inflamed and congested, how well do you think your core and your pelvic floor are gonna do? Not so hot, right? So don't expect yourself to be on target with your strength training or your sports or whatever, or even lifting heavy boxes or whatever, when you have the upper side of the pressure system that's just kind of kaput, okay? First thing that I want you to have you do is just put your hand here. Is it sore? Okay. I have coughed myself into oblivion, and as a singer, it's the worst thing that you can do, smacking your vocal folds together like that. So, hydration. I am now on antibiotics because of my lungs. So, probiotics. Not selling this brand, but it tastes really good. And tons of water. That goes without saying, you should know that. But when you're sick and you lose your sense of smell and taste, it's hard. So 2 of these a day, right? For me and my body weight. And then I'm doing the typical standard immune hot tea. So go to your local co-op, pick up some tea for your immune system, warm tea, lemon honey, however you like it. I use local honey to help with allergies. Beyond that, if this is sore and you've been coughing a lot, maybe the ribs are sore, I want you to try this with me. Exhale completely and make it noisy. Keep it loose, but make it noisy. Now, press into your ribs. I don't want you to make your ribs go out. Not this way, this way. Right, ready? This is the first day I've been able to do this without coughing my head off, all right? And it helps dampen the cough when I am having it. I can feel, I sound a little raspy. It may make you clear your throat. When you can avoid coughing, please do. Do this instead. That does not damage your vocal folds. It's also pretty good for the pelvic floor. So as you inhale, this is happening. Pelvic floor is stretching, maybe bring the knees into the chest. Rib cage expanding, and as you exhale, if you have to clear your throat, make it more like a where the belly comes in. And you can do it forcefully. Yes, sometimes you'll break out into a cough. Again, keep your hydration nearby, your water, probiotic, kombucha, whatever, warm tea that you want to have. Sorry about noise in the background. I'm in my office today. Whoops. So trying to get that a little bit quieter for you. So that's called ujjayi. And if you can, hold your breath at the top of the inhale. So you'll inhale, rib cage goes out, hold, if you can. Still holding. And then let it go. Eventually try to do it with your mouth closed. Okay, so that's called Ujjayi, overcoming breath, combined with Anuloma Pranayam, against the grain breath. So when you're really feeling like you're in a coughing fit and you're having a hard time breathing, I want you to try that breath type and see if you can get your lungs clear and also feel like you get the anvil off your chest. Okay, that doesn't mean you don't end up, you won't end up needing some antibiotics or albuterol, an inhaler of some sort, or a nasal spray. I've been doing, you can add a neti pot to that with warm salt water. I've been gargling with warm salt water. I think that only accelerates the process of your healing. You can also add other basic supplements, things that make sense, like vitamin C, like zinc and echinacea. All of those things do help, so you can consider those as well. And then stay on, if you're on a supplement schedule, try your best to stay on that supplement schedule. We are what we eat, so go plant-based during this time. And if you have to be the meat eater, and some of us do, I'm one of those people, then make sure you get a balanced protein in as well. I hope this helps you guys. I'm going to come back with a part 2 on this, on getting your voice, your lungs clear, and getting back on track when you're suffering from spring allergies or things like bronchitis and asthma. All right, until next time.